Good morning, everybody, and let us waste no time because it is a special day in Cross World. Our friend Ben Zimmer has written the Saturday Stumper in New York Newsday. As you might know, that is the consensus hardest newspaper crossword in the land. And I only found out this morning that Ben wrote this puzzle. Man, the guy has been cranking out so many crosswords that it's hard to keep track of where his stuff appears. But yes, he's got today's Stumper. And as soon as he comes strolling in here, we're going to get this thing going because he is like his availability and mine are overlapping for just a sec. So I thought I'd start with his puzzle. Good morning, Nikki Demas. How are you? It's a Ben Zimmer Saturday Stumper kind of day. I guess what we're going to do is like spoil it for people who maybe we're going to otherwise solve it. However, I don't know that everybody who watches this stream is a Stumper solver. I don't see is Ben here. I certainly don't want to waste time while he's here. Although wasting time is kind of like my trademark. We couldn't bang out the, oh, it looks like I did last Monday and Tuesdays times. Anyway, Nikki, how are you? How is life mid-continent? Are you coming to Chicago to attend the Northwestern Purdue football game in Evanston this afternoon? I mean, unlikely, but possible. I'm going to see if there's a recent Monday I haven't done because theoretically, quick. Ben is Schaumburg for SporkleCon. Oh, a year from now. Yeah, sure. Understandable. Well, I've actually done the last couple of Mondays. How about in September? Yeah, I kind of mop these things up. I sort of like behind. Find an old Monday that I haven't done yet. And the theory that like get warmed up and oh look, September of 2014. I didn't do any of them. Sorry, I thought we were going to hit the ground running literally with Ben as soon as I turn this thing on. Let's make this snappy. Get our brains in gear like so and like that and like this. Is that R&B song almost said? Nikki, should I go for September 1, 8, 15, blah, blah? Oh, okay, we'll pull the plug on that because here's Ben. Good morning, Benji. Z, congratulations on your Saturday Stumper on Newsday in New York Newsday. Very cool. Already got X word sitting here. I'm going to share it to the world, to the tens of thousands of lurkers who have slavishly poured in here. Good morning, everyone. Let's say I'll do this on a red light basis. I'm screen sharing, so why don't I see it on the stream? How odd. There it is. Wow. Wow, that's some lag. Jesus. Weird. Okay, more importantly, Ben Zimmer, this is your umpteenth. Man, I remember when like Ben Zimmer as the Saturday Stumper. What? That's crazy. Congratulations, Ben. Now it's like becoming a frequent thing. Like Ben, you're like in the mix. Not seeing a grid because I was waiting for X word to pop up on my screen share. But yeah, now we're good. Okay, deep breath. Off we go. Before off Ben goes. Is Thisbe going to be the Q word for the bank on an Enigma flat of mine? I think we just answered that question. It's Pyramus and Thisbe. Solon of Athens. And so maybe it would help if I was actually in this grid. Pitching impediments, add blockers. I'm going to try to like get myself into a lower gear and just in a sort of a mellow flow state and solve this thing. And I think since Ben is on limited time, if I talk a little less than usual, it might be a little easier. Sometimes I talk myself into not really being able to concentrate on the clues. Well, it's probably this guy. I think it's Harley or David's. What? Are these people on the sidelines of a football game like these? Maybe Satchmo. Satchel Paige. This rooms to let 50 cent. You hate to see it, y'all. Feel like that spelling? Sure. Some sort of a filler. That's what everyone seems to be using. This looks like state, probably state spells. Um, like state birds, state. What wrinkle are we talking about? I mean, your dry cleaner does it, doesn't he, she, they? This could be this because I know Stan Newman is like super into it. But with an ice scoop, but not an ice cream scoop. How interesting. 46 across is big. Used to complete. And what is this? LSD tab is probably not right. Off the dime, off the cuff. Pizzeria purchase. I like TPs. I'm not even sure about that. But are these your poker hand? Probably. Oh, re die when you roll your dice again. Yeah. I like this clue. Could it be that notorious crosswordy town? Could it be Oregon? Could it be, what's that county where they smoke all the pot in California? Humboldt? It's 8 letters. Volvo is like I roll. That that may be that. Seeing it. Not loving this S. Westing by Musket and Sextant. Pavement, y'all. Probably that, although I like a PDF there. Man, I want this to be PDF, in which case, what's this? Box Elder, y'all. I know the title better than the song. My buddy Scott England knew more about that record. But was that on Slanted and Enchanted? Or individuality is that your personal style? Is this? I didn't want this to be right, but it could be multiplied. Weird. What's this? This could be a noun ending in TY. I guess. Is this Rafael Nadal? This that. All right. Starting to think some of these letters are right. Multiply something times, but a number? Sure. This could be that. Probably that 2 times multiply. Does that make sense? Sure it does. Westing by Musket and Sexton. Of course it is. That's an EP, if I'm not mistaken. What is 2 times multiply? Interesting. Unless 2 times isn't the answer, and it really starting to feel like it is. Slow pear, slow plum, slow gin is. This is Taylor's version. This is The Eras Aloes. Really? Agaves? Oh, interesting. This is the Eras Tour, Ben Zimmer's favorite band. Not Taylor, only her backing band. This is that past tense, y'all. The word put always can be confusing. This is the September issue of Vogue, led by another lady. What is this? It's spring mag recommendation. Oh, interesting. Late spring. Is this May, June, Father's Day, Mother's Day, graduation? No idea what's going on there. Utterly exhaust. Use to completion. That is this. I want this to be this, and yet, what's this Abe Lincoln thing? Perpetuity, clearly, because that is a U. Perks, like Ben Zimmer and his fellow criminals. This is if you give someone a disrespect metaphor. What is this? Nikki, do you play OQL? Good morning, Eliana. Nikki, I shall say no more, but something just reminded me of an answer from this week's OQL. I haven't played in years, but our friend Jason Meyerowitz asked me to sub, or asked Ben Z and me to sub, and well, I did. This is enchiladas. It is, yeah, I just see OQL as well. So perfect fit for me among all the puzzly trivia, team Zoomy stuff. This has got that. This Layla Ali. Speaking of Nadal, he actually did that. Put in 3 letters. Vancouver, interesting. Winter athlete in 3 letters. Doesn't have to be American, I guess. I am not seeing it. Is it Ariana Grande? She really can do everything. Hitches, it would be 7 letters. Sure. Tortillas, tortillas, tostadas. What's this? TMI opposite, of course, is tell more. This is payees would be tutors or sure. Man, Queen Mab conceivably could be right. This is birch bark. Be a beech reed, of course, because I mean, oh man, is it Uranus? That was a great cryptogram. All of the moons are Pluto. Give me 1 second. Bear with me, Ben. I know you have to go, but this is kind of a cute cryptogram. Let's check 1 second. Okay, sure enough, Uranus. I'm assuming that was Queen Mab. This was. Oh no, this was rejected by. Oh, rejected by Will Schwartz. Buys it for Sam Mazorsky. Yeah. Okay, here it is. Last January. Yep, it was this year, January 16th. New York Times cryptogram was all about the Shakespearean / Alexander Pope moons of Uranus. And hey, let's go crazy. These have already been in the newspaper. I'll throw a few more in here just for everyone's reading enjoyment. I don't think I've ever done this before. Ben Zimmer, thanks for your patience. These are all of the 5 of 6 accepted ones. Read at your own pace. Back to the grid. Let's knock this thing out and get Ben out of here. There's sweet. Is it draft? You're racing against me. I'm down for a cross. I love that. Bring it on. L, F, and G, y'all. All right, since panned for gold, Evil Knievel's probably right. This looks like a D. A spot check takes care of add something. This conceivably right. It ain't this. Speaking of Tortola, I will not be going to BVI's. Is that what we call? Is that what Tortola is? But I will be going to the Caribbean, y'all. Almost certainly. Just like got that locked down in third-ish week of December, including Christmas. Viva El Susanimal. There absolutely is. Good morning, Adam, by the way. Good morning, Eliana. I said. Sorry, I didn't catch it. Yeah, got it. Yes, if you go to the New York Newsday website, you can catch a copy of this. Ben Zimmer is the king of links. Add. Oh, impediments. I want this to be like ad blockers. Pitching impediments, my bad ear from he's a 4 before. Oh, I mean, really? Are we going with this? I can't imagine. AH, what is 4 before? Oh, this looks like hell yeah. I couldn't think of a good guess for this in 8 letters. This, however, looks theta, because it's the Greek alphabet. Got it. Nice. You fooled me, Ben. Strive, blah, blah. Sieve, is that a verb? Sure. This is beyond budding in bloom in leaf. Spot check takes care of it. Add fee. Sweet. Deers, utterly exhaust is. Huh? Oh, bore to. Whoop. Or 2 tiers, Ben, my brand. All right, this is what's going on? If there's not a typo here, that's not seeing what's happening here at all. At all. Let's knock out this corner here. It's probably in. Leave 10 ears. What were we just talking about? Newsday, Long Island, y'all. I mean, I don't think I've ever been on Long Island and yet not in New York City. This is our Sitka. Was I just in Sitka, Alaska? Was I just at the Russian bishop's house? Hell yes, I was. Big recommend on Alaska. 4 before K, as in KO? What? I'm not sure I understand that. 4. Okay, as in KLMNO. Got it. Okay. Okay. This is bursars, sure. This is also bursars. Ben, you're not supposed to have the same word twice, and you counted the letters wrong. That is not the good one. Okay, burritos, little, what are they, Nikki? Little donkeys, I think. Flurry of phrase. This is the Mir satellite. Oh, how about Bobby Orr, the hockey player? Was he Canadian? Would they let a non-current Olympian do it? Flagpole Sitka, exactly. No, Coach Sitka. The Bears. Bears have won 3 in a row. They're playing tomorrow. I was just in the grocery store. Did I buy an like embarrassing amount of junk food because there's a Bears game tomorrow? Yeah, I did. I mean, I would never buy that crap on a Tuesday, but shouldn't buy it today either. But this is could be like a word barrage. Conceivably, this is past tense, like the word put. You never know. Port, taunt. This is a taunt because Napoleon, the dessert, not the guy. Kind of soup as a starter. How interesting. Soup. I'm looking at the chat box. This is body of art. This is U, letter U. God, this is Jonathan Swift satire. Ops in meshed is nested, y'all. Nikki, why'd you try to tell me it was meshed? It isn't. This is this. This is primordial. Well done, Ben. Very good. I was not seeing that as one word like at all. All right, this continues to be weird. We haven't seen all the clues yet, though. I don't think we saw this one. 46 perpetuities, endless, probably combo with an what? Oh, Let's try that. Let's try that. Let's try a knee guard, a cup, a tee. There's a tee in rugby, probably. Pizzeria purchase with May toes, not to be confused with potatoes. Man, is my typing? Am I senile? It's just not a great look. Put on low. Is this simmer? Swiss steak, is that a thing? I feel like it is. Oh, the dome, I guess. Is that a thing? Perpetuity is, well, I think it is endless, but something here is probably wrong off the dime. Either way, this D is weird. Not loving Swiss steak. Tomatoes, good chance of being right. Want that to be a corset. Air set. I mean, the combo makes me think it's something set, like 2 words. Ice. Well, something's got to give, by which I mean one of these things I don't know, I got to figure out. Because once I do that, I think probably good trip taking need. Maybe this was what I said earlier. Ah, the letters are weird. That's what's up. A bar set as an ice scoop. Age less. Social media. Oh, I never even saw this one yet. Is this Auga? Laser peel. I knew it was PE something. I just wasn't seeing it. Lip. You give someone lip, aka disrespect. Auga. It's not a shish steak. Let's go Auga off the dome. And in a mere under 17 minutes. It's pretty good considering I was talking with y'all. GG to, oop, I put GG and we ended up with Snoop Dogg. Let's try that again. GG to you all. And GF to you all. Good morning, Ben. I hope I didn't slow you down too terribly. I know you're heading for points elsewhere. Everybody, please make note of our first time chatter, Protein Ow. Best viewers on streamboo.com. I mean, I love me some streamboo.com, even though I don't know what it is. You Ben, excuse me, it was harder than a beach read, but at least it didn't take me all of perpetuity. I think it took a normal amount of time. And Ben, I had so much fun that, hey, tell me more. When's your next puzzle? Didn't you just have one that I haven't done yet? I mean, you are like blasting your way through like the CrossFit publishers of our land. Um, I mean, Ben, what has gotten into you? You are constructing up a storm. Didn't you just have a different puzzle that I haven't done, like in Slate? I don't know. Was it like a mini, like, or not sure. Man, this is on my phone. Weirdly, it's on such a delay from the stream, like more than usual. Thank you, lurkers. I see we've got, excuse me, a few more of our puzzle pals in the mix. Thank you for joining me Saturday morning. A couple more slates next week. I thought you just had one I hadn't done yet, Ben. As long as you're here, if you have anything else you want me to knock out, I will. Somebody, I think it was Viva El Susanimal, mentioned that there was a puzzle by 2 people. Is it a name drop to say that I've met Nick Offerman if it was Adam who brought up the Ron Swanson puzzle? Yeah, it clearly is, but you know me. Okay, Benjamin, if I'm caught up on you, then I kind of would like to catch up on that Christina Iverson / Nick Offerman joint, as Spike Lee might call it. Did everybody do that? Good morning, Chris Aldrich. Aldrich with a CH sound. Chris, you mentioned that you had taken like, what, it was like a family trip to Florida. I forget, you mentioned it and I failed to ask like how it was, etc. So how was it? Or answer or don't as you prefer. All right, even though there's like this super weird delay, I guess my voice is delayed as much as the visuals. So you're seeing it, whatever, you get it. I'm not gonna do Stuart or Samuel Smalley's puzzle today because it's Saturday morning. People haven't done it yet. But Was it Wednesday that Christina and Nicholas did their co-construction? Wow. A note. A note to follow. So more information about the making of today's puzzle appears in the Times' daily crossword column. Didn't they call that wordplay? Is it now? I mean, daily crossword column is a weird way to end a link. All right, Ben Zimmer, please stick around as long as you can, but I get that you were on borrowed time. Ben, I look forward to streaming your further material at some future date. And I look forward to doing it in perpetuity. All right, so Ben's and my friend. All right, Ben, give my regards to the failure of America to withstand the biggest jerk off in the country club locker room, who you can't wait to get away from while you change clothes. But no, he now has the presidency, the bully pulpit. Millions of marchers, of which I may be one before long today, definitely carry some weight, but unfortunately, it's going to take more than a march. It's going to take a non-Russian Duma Congress for starters, or maybe an actual Supreme Court. I will be seeing Nina Totenberg speak, longtime NPR Supreme Court reporter. I will be seeing her speak on Tuesday evening on the Supreme Court's history and on its present and future. That's sure to be fun and not at all depressing. All right, Ben, I'll catch you soon. So Christina Iverson, who is one of 5 crossword editors at the New York Times, and more importantly, a past guest on this stream, and Nick Offerman, who I met at a Cubs game, but who tragically has not yet been a guest in the stream, although, merely a matter of time, I'm sure. Co-constructed Wednesday's New York Times crossword. I don't remember if I even read or heard about what gave rise to this. But anyway, I'm going to try to speed solve this beast, and then we'll talk about it. Give me 1 sec to catch my breath. Chat, talk amongst yourselves. I'll give you a suggested topic. Oh man, so tempted to make it political. What are y'all doing this weekend? Anything fun? Anything interesting? I will be, as I said, watching the Bears game tomorrow. Might be seeing a little improvised Shakespeare tonight. What else? There's a chance I get a little tennis in tomorrow. Unlikely but possible. How about you? Well, he's a crossword constructor. Is he, other than this puzzle, is he one? All right. Let's set a goal. It's a Wednesday. I was not fast trying to speed solve the other day. Let's say 5 minutes and 10 seconds. That's my goal, to be faster than. All right, here we go. Chat, excuse my rudeness. I'm going to look away for 1 sec. Wrestling on tonight. Interest. Reading a quip game. Ben and I just lost to Amy Ray in our Only Connect game a week ago. Only Connect, COQL Connections League. But we did have a nice win on, I'll turn off my camera. What day did we play our game? It was Wednesday night, I think it was. Anyway, we had a good one. We had a good outing. We were losing by, I want to say, a couple points heading into the fouls, and then we hit the gas and did well enough to ice the win. In fact, I think it might have been, yeah, I think our opponents got a close loss. But anyway, more importantly, it was fun, great camaraderie. I really liked the material this week. Props to our friends, Pam and Daniel, also June, Andy, and whoever else is writing this season. But yeah, it was good. It was a good set. Enjoyed it. Sitting inside a torrential downpour. We just had one here. Barrage, Eliana. I like how you cleverly used the word barrage, which we just saw in Ben's puzzle. Yeah, it rained hard overnight. I kept hearing rain on the roof, and yet very pleasant out right now, which is good because the No Kings rally is happening here in our town. Many others, I'm sure, and Northwestern's got a home football game today. All right, off we go with Christina and Nick. That was a BMW. Site. This is BRB, yeah, because what? Oh yeah. It's not a ramp. What else we got? Love London, love the tube. Yep, that one I actually did. What am I not seeing? Maybe that is wrong. I should be able to plonk that, but I'm not seeing it. C plus, it ain't minus. C plus plus, y'all. Speaking of rain on my roof, this Akron, Ohio. LeBron, Firestone, are they there? Craft. Pokey, like this probably. Why can't I figure this out? I want it to be Shenro. Nerf, just that. Or Jim. Sinatra. Well, Nick Offerman is famously is like a big time woodworker. That's jigs. This, that. I'm going to be seeing Ira Glass speak here in a couple weeks. This is Gale. That's a gas. Eames chair. Got it. Dangers. It's texting me. Don't you know I'm blowing it on this puzzle? Leave me alone for 9 hours. This is. What am I not seeing here? In wow, this I'm wasting so much time. This is a turd. This is front line's probably good. That's an S. This is that. This is David Sedaris. What is this? A lathe? Apparently not. Yes, yes, that's miles per gallon. The movie. Oh, ugh, how do I not know that? Yikes. Hummer. Level. Seen all these clues yet. On star, it's not a car make. Read, close, latch. Alt, tabs. Could be this boss level, sure. Juts, jiggery, jig, is that a thing? Good grief. Egg, gob of something. Yeah, what on earth? I'm just blew my target time. What is this? An ant egg? Really? Disgusting. Not to them though. Apparently, scratch is claw at it's a verb, y'all. Quit telling me it's not a verb. T bond or bill. T note. Passion. This. This. What a something. tit, y'all. The other day, Will Shorts had ass in here. The country's going to hell, and so is the. No, it's not. Crossword, better than ever. That, but the newsprint, y'all. The newsprint is where it's that, that. ASAP Rocky, the impregnator of Rihanna. Is he not relock? Not e-file, exile, alt text. Love that. What a tool. That's cute, but what's this alt text? Not getting it. Anyone want to tell me in chat? Be my guest. That is all that. This is a pro right losers. Oh, I don't like this, but it looks right. All right, where's my typo? World War II, that looks good. Let's look at the downs for a change. I hate this so much, and yet I'm not thinking of a better. Oh, jiggity jig craft beers has a T to some people. All right, 7 minutes. Not great, but very cute puzzle. Nice job, Christina and Nick, if I may call you Nick. Downpour, barrage, saw that. Eliana, hoping no Kings turns out well. Wishing Portland, yeah. Normal, we just saw the word normal. I'm sure you will. GG to you all. Welcome in, Puzzle Pals, one and all. Lurkers at all, thank you for joining me. I'm not going to do today's Saturday NYT. I guess we could knock out yesterday's Friday. But has everyone done it? Should I move along? The other day I grabbed, this is about to look weird for 1 second. The other day I grabbed a bunch of puzzles by other great crossword writers, such as, oh my God, what a long delay. It's so weird. Paulo, Pasco, Amanda, Rafkin. Let's stop the share. Who else? This is by Matthew Stock and Nova Key. Do not know that name. This is by Matthew Stock solo. This is by Ada Nicole. I mean, all bangers, no skips. Apollo themeless solo. And then, oh, Papa So Cool. This is great. If you anagram Paolo's name, Paolo Pasco, you get Papa So Cool, which is just sweet. And there's a grid entitled Papa So Cool by like 20 or 15 or whatever people. The Cross Chord Jeopardy fan club. I just love that. People who are, it is extremely apt. You've heard of apt pupil, Stephen King. This is apt Papa almost. Anyway, yeah, it's pretty sweet. People made a grid like celebrating Paolo. Why don't we do that rather than spoil Eliana on a Friday? And here we are streaming on a Saturday. Papa's so cool. He is so cool. I'm so happy for him. He crushed Jeopardy and like what a good guy. Extremely deserving and just handles himself so well. It's just Papa is so cool. All right, camera off. This is, I'm looking it over. Wow, there's like Jeopardy clues, Paolo clues. It's pretty sweet. Very nice. Okay, it's streaming. Let's give me one pass through the clues, and then if anything's like weird, give me one Pasco through the clues. If anything's beyond me, then we'll turn it into a group effort. But Back to the Future villain, Biff Tannen. And a very cool alt way to put BFF into a class. Is this when you like hack and unlock your, is this like covers hog bed mate? Definitely could be that. Paulo, I think, is well known to be into Zootopia, which I think is why this is here. Is this a mane, a tail, fangs? Not seeing it yet. That would be That, you know, this is gonna be something amusing. This whole puzzle is probably pretty amusing. This, a DUI offense, imbibing a martini while driving hazardously close to someone, overlaps $400. That is like a Jeopardy clue gag. Yep. Cats, it's Utopia. These are known to be Paula's things, which is, I mean, what can I say? You gotta love the guy. 18 across. ABBA slash ABBA musical that isn't Mamma Mia. Well, Benny Bjorn and company wrote that. Although Murray Head had the big hit with One Night in Bangkok, not the ABBA people. This band makes a racy performance after taking E. Incredible. Is this a sex show? Westing by Musket and Sexton. Is Ben Zimmer the only one here who gets that reference? Are Ben Zimmer and I the only olds who are into the band Pavement? Bad. Aura? Eh, not seeing it. Religion of Carlton. Wow. Wow. You, Viva, Elsa's animal, you should. But when you cut your hair, be sure to brighten the corners. 25 and under for those in juniors of the ACPT, American Crossword Puzzle Tournament. I assume that's so it's neat. This puzzle is like all about crosswords and puzzles and or Jeopardy, trivia, Paulo. But I mean, Paulo 25 and under is about to get a lot easier when Paulo ages out of it. But I still don't know what that answer is. Wizards of Waverly Place. Very embarrassingly, I think I actually know this. Headed by David. Wow, that I didn't know. Is it Don DeLuise's kid? Is he the dad on that show? I think it's the Russo family on that, let's face it, Selena Gomez vehicle. Huh, good for you, David DeLuise. Way to scrape some of that Hollywood Disney money off of the wall with the chisel that is your name. Did that make sense? Where do the point system attributes? I mean, Aura fits here. I have no reason to think it's correct, however. You guys know I am a Selinator. In fact, ASAP Rocky, who we just identified as the impregnator, baby daddy of Rihanna. To me, when you talk ASAP Rocky, it's all about what song did they do together? Good for you slash good for you. That's the one they did together. That is one of the, I think, 4 Selena Gomez songs I know. And honestly, I like them. I mean, should I go back to 1997 and buy her CD? Oh, wait. She hasn't been born yet. Eyepiece reverses smart figure. Iris will reverse Siri. I love the random inclusion of cryptic clues in here. Band makes wow. So like take a band name, remove E, and you get a racy performance. It could be like a horse race. Isn't a sorrel like a type of run? What band would this be? Ben Zimmer were here and I solved it. I would accuse him of having that for his favorite band. Wait, Iris is wrong. I guess we got to go Siri. If going only consonants here. Little did I know this puzzle was going to take me a day, but it doesn't bother me. It's fun. What makes a racy performance is a verb, and that would be strips. Band. I mean, oh, wait a minute. What am I talking about? White stripes. I mean, stripes, I don't think we can define as band, even though like multiple stripes would be bands. Is this plural? Oh, sorry. It's strip plus E. We're not removing it. All right. So to get stripe band. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. From Italian, describing paint laid thickly on a surface to create a peaceful painting of shepherds. Overlaps for 2000. Oh man, is this, in which case is this? There's a word for this that I'm not spitting out. Pastoral is not quite it. Some more letters and we'll get that. This is, who was the like boss Barbie, like the smart Barbie? I want to say it was Cynthia Erivo, and yet it, I don't think was. What she was, it Kate McKinnon, which she was also a smart Barbie. I think I saw the first 15 or 20 minutes of that movie. His other brother is the guy from 21 Jump Street. What? Channing Tatum under a fake name? Johnny Depp? Say it ain't so. I saw part of that movie. Other brother directed a bunch of Disney Channel movies. Jesus, the DeLuise. I didn't even know that there were DeLuise offspring in show business. This doesn't look right. Hard candy. No, hard hat, candy hat. Is it candy hat? DeLuise Dynasty. Seriously, that is crazy. Word with faux. Faux or co. I want this to be a faux hawk. This is a, huh? Is there, oh, Pasco. Oh, that's great. Paulo, let's see, Pasco or faux pas. That's great. I like it. This is hard ass or candy ass, clearly. They missed their chance to put Paulo here, just saying. Progress. Couple finally dated. Well, what's the definition? Dated is passe, is the def. Progress or progress is pass. Couple finally is the E from couple. Got it. All right. So this is ass. So this is not. Famous Japanese catcher has cap pulled down. Something tells me it's not a baseball player. What on earth? I mean, is it that slugger, Tada or or whatever that the Babe Ruth of Japan? This just doesn't look like baseball. Has cap pulled down. What? Upside down blank S. Just not seeing it. Issa Rae. Sorry, Issa. I got you mixed up with Cynthia Erivo. In fairness, I don't even know if I've seen that movie to the point where you're in it. I'm Italian impostor. I mean, can we give it up for Paolo here? PAS Blanco and then a T. Come on. Come on, guys. It's all about Paolo right now. When repeated, a synth pop classic on the band. Recorded it. Is it Tony? No. The band named the song after themselves? What? The band called like Tony exclamation point. I think you see where this is going. That. However, not enough Tonys. That's what they said at Wicked. When Avenue Q won 2004 Best Musical, my college friend Jeff Marks, did I drop his name? I sure did. I have no idea what this is. But the pot yells out to its other pot friends. Allah. I just had a cartoon on here, a New Yorker cartoon on the stream the other day where pretty cute. Where like a doctor comes out of the emergency room and says to the person waiting in the waiting room, good news. An earthen pot is an Allah, like good news. We're solving our crossword. Cute. Paulo needing an introduction, mashed potatoes. So if this is aloo, like in Indian food, aloo means potatoes, as in vindaloo. So we're removing the P, needing no introduction, mashing, and then we've got you think you're Big Mish? I never noticed how similar Paulo Pasco's name was to. Wait, what did I? No, Pedro Pascal. Okay, the actor is not Paulo. Big Meech is Paulo Pascal. I'm not getting the reference. Where I hope Pokemon Go. That's cute. Except Waylord, Waylord. He can't fit in there. I have no idea what this is. Pokemon go to hell, go to seed. I have no idea what this is all about. Well, the exclamation point suggests that this is like an and lit clue. I love how these are like, there's like a smattering of cryptic clues in here. This is strong work. Is it too late to give like a shout out to whoever wrote this thing? Oops, misclick info. Here we go. Nora, grid by Nora, clues by Nora, Katya, who were both in Chicago at our local tournament here. Nora co-founded it. Alex R.H. I'm not sure I know who that is. Kiara was here for the tournament. Ben Zimmer. I didn't know about this. Admittedly, I'm an infrequent cross-court user, but still. Next time Paolo crushes Jeopardy, please invite me to write material. June Pak, Selbor, aka Robles Backwards, our Puerto Rican constructive friend, and Chatbox Ride or Die in this stream. Arctan, I believe it has been established on the stream already that Arctan is Christopher Adams, who won the Chicago tournament, Matthew Luter, Bob, I assume that's Bob Weiss, Ricky, probably Ricky Cruz, Tarun, I don't want to say it wrong, spit out your last name wrong. I think I know what it is, but I'm not sure. And a few anonymous contributors, congrats, Paulo. This is just like love in the form of a grid. That is so cool that everybody did this. What an awesome puzzle. What a sweet and totally fitting way to tip a cap to Paulo. I'm extremely into this. This is awesome. Word before hoc or whole. Well, it's not ad hoc. What else could possibly come before hoc, even if it's a word? Or hoc. Ad hoc, I got nothing. Like chocoholic, nothing. The Ivy League octets, octads. How do I put a rebus in here? Maybe I can't. Anyway, oct something else. Does Steve Mossberg have a blank yet? That is funny, and I don't even know what it's not an alt, it's not a Steve is a good guy who makes a lot of cryptic crosswords. But I am a cat. Is that it? Is he thinking about getting a cat? I have no idea. Pig here. Well, sty clearly is the answer, but pig here. Is that a pun that I'm not getting? Viva El Animal. I know, and indeed wrote and produced the entire oof of Rick Ross, except for that song. Did you not know that about me? Cat might be right. Fast and Furious. Sky? I'm going to say Sky might actually be right. Where I get the water I use 57 in those vegetables. Wow. Where will you get the water ending in a K? An oak? Yeah, Rick Ross and I have so much in common. Beginning and ending with our like alliterative initials. What I always do to the vegetables, people in my neighborhood leave vegetables that people in my neighborhood leave out for others to take before eating or cooking with them. Wow. Could it be you ignore them? I mean, you wouldn't be stealing them if they're meant to be taken. I have no idea what that is. Join as a Jeopardy. Well, money's on Paolo, baby. Yeah, that's a pretty smart bet, I think. Slash key, you don't need to hit if you just do all the across entries in rapid succession. Who uses enter and not? I mean, the arrow key, I guess, if you're not changing direction. Who uses enter and not? Yeah, I would have to sit and think about this for like 17 seconds to figure out what that means. I mean, if you use enter, would that not still, is enter like change of direction in some puzzles? Like, could you not use enter to knock out? Or, all right, anyway, I'm sure it makes sense. And I'm sure I'm not like up to speed here. Make a mistake. This could be like right. Or, oh, wait, join. Are these two clues that mean the same thing. Like sit in, there's no way this is like Rebus. I'm a little confused. You don't need to hit, well, you wouldn't need to hit down arrow. Space bar. Space doesn't work with the first half. Join as a Jeopardy betting pool. Like to sit in, wager, but what is the key? All right, not seeing it. Let's keep going, make a mistake. I assume this is this, which makes me feel like this is right. Arrow. Ugh, I don't know who this is. Block that blows up stuff in Minecraft. I have utterly no clue about anything related to Minecraft, except that it's popular. No Zootopia ref? Animal featured on highway brake for blank. It could save your life. It's not deer. I assume it's not moose. Could be moose, I guess. Do I need to read these clues? Can everyone see them? If I like, oh, this doesn't puzzle me. Is it easier to read the clues if I go like that? I don't mind the grid being smaller. I don't want to be the only one who can read the clues here. What plant are we talking? Trinity. So like something with like 3 leaves, maybe? Rockabilly. Oh, it's an overlap. These overlaps are sweet. Are these themed answers? Oh my God, look at what a great puzzle. And they even have 5 of them, like on a Jeopardy board. This is so cool. This, Jesus, this is like the puzzle of the month. I didn't even know about it. How did I even learn about this? I honestly can't even remember. This, oh, I know where I learned about it. And in CrossCord, I was knocking around CrossCord, like where people say, I just wrote this puzzle. It's like, share your puzzles. And I was like, oh, wow, look at all these great puzzles. And I actually grabbed a few. That's where I got a mix. I'm going to eat a cherry tomato, snacking tomato. Now you do the same. Well, if you extol the Olmecs, you get Extolmex. Never thought I would see that as an answer on a crossword. Nice one. I wonder who wrote all these like themers. That X with this Asian actress looks extremely plausible. But TNT would probably blow something up. What on earth? Join as a Jeopardy betting pool //. The E is right, so air is probably right. You run at the vegetables. XU blank is plausible. Could this be right? Let me be your Valentine. You can be my long lost pal, as Rick Ross once said. Hmm. I know nearly nothing about Lord, including whatever the hell this clue is talking about. A stoat? Be amazing if it was stoat. Viva Elsie's animal. You are so naive. They're on the road together right now. Are they playing on my Twitch stream tomorrow? Sure, that's as plausible as the premise that they're on the road together right now. What on earth? This M is right. So what is exactly? They love themselves some vegetables. You know what? These do here, besides opening my cherry tomatoes, so I don't have to like move the plastic every time I want to eat them. Really, I almost bit into one and got tomato juice on my favorite shirt. Clearly, the move is to like knock these things out. Then we have like a spine to do the rest of the puzzle with. There's rockabilly and salt and rockabilly, shamrockabilly. Just ash. What? Well, Trinity, Ireland, Catholicism, Shamrock, that all goes together really well. Is this Moose. Oh, you rinse the vegetables. The I is better than the U in the Asian actress's name. So we were onto something because yeah, it's a plural of moose. Nobody knows it. Not even Ben Zimmer. All right, this is let me be your ruler. You can call me Queen Bee. Amazing. This was a meta error. I didn't even read the clue carefully. So air rhymes with air. So you would air ERR by confusing ERR with a homophone. Excellent. Maybe the fact that like 15 of the smartest and best crossword writers in the land collabed on this explains why this thing is so good. I mean, it really is. He said, obnoxiously eating a cherry tomato. So the enter key. Let me be your ruler, Lord. How would spelling be? Like queen bee, I guess? Oh, so I got it. So the queen bee thing. So that's like, maybe this is literally a Lord quote, but in any case, the queen is the ruler, spelling bee, to get all the letters, got it. All right, so this is Shamrock Ability. The problem is I'm a completist and oh yeah, Eliana, can I brag on my parents? My parents, who let's say are not exactly in their 40s, crush spelling bee. They've been known to crush it solo, each of them, or when they team up, they often get it, or I get the call. Benji, we need an MA7 and an AR, 5 or whatever. Then I swoop in. I generally finish it for them, and they extol me as their ruler when in fact they did all the work. It's like first and goal on the 4-yard line or whatever. All I got to do is find one or two or maybe 3 or 4 words. And when it's a super weird word, we don't get queen bee. You know what I don't do? I don't bitch at Sam Azursky, who is also my editor at the New York Times, a great guy. And I have no interest in griping about the word list because poor Sam gets way too much of that. So does anyone know why this is ash? It's a cap. I mean, is this like a Venus flytrap? Is this something Japanese that is also a catcher? Just not seeing it. I mean, like at all. Is everyone able to read the clues? Who wants to read the clues? All right, on we go. How long have we been doing this puzzle? I don't know, a long time. 23 minutes. Good grief. Pokemon Go. All right, this really feels like, yeah, the font is small, but it's a trade-off because if I make the grid big, the font is small. All right, so I'll keep doing that. Oh yeah, okay. So for the has cap H like that. Has Capelon. Well done. I was not looking at the word has, and I clearly needed to be has Capelon. Got it. So famous Japanese catcher is an ash. An ash tree that catches the rays. I am tear the top off of the tomatoes. At this rate, I'm gonna finish. Not seeing it. And by the way, was Frisco not, was Nora behind this puzzle? Frisco is the maestro behind the like mega team puzzle that I've actually written a couple of clues for. Wrote one last year, wrote one this year. Excuse me while I reply to a text from my brother who's asking if I'm at the No Kings rally. Okay, so this turns out to be octets, not octads. Wait, I was just looking at one I didn't understand. Well, I don't understand most of them. We'll get back to that in 1 second. Where I get the water is tap to rinse those vegetables. Got it. So this is spy. Oh my God. I thought it was sky. I was 2/3 right by complete randomness. Rudy Poo Candy asked by Dwayne The Rock Johnson. There's another Twitch stream, which unfortunately, because I stream from Zoom, I don't think I can do this. And I want my like VODs to have um sorry, I'm totally distracted by what my brother just said. I can't bifurcate or split my audio into two channels, because if I did that, then if they muted the like music on my VODs, then I could have music of like a music bed while we solve here, and I wouldn't have like a muted VOD. With that said, on this other Twitch stream that I like, it's a weekday morning, so I often can't like tune in because I'm busy at work. But if the office is quiet and I'm doing like a little like clerical work, no, it is actual songs. It is like every rock song. So if you want to hear like Sunday Morning by No Doubt, you type like this, putting it in the chat box, like exclamation point SR is like song request. So if you type this, Sunday Morning, No Doubt, or even some approximation, like if you spelled Bruce wrong, but Springsteen correctly, then it's like, it immediately pops back. Like No Doubt by, or Sunday Morning by No Doubt, copyright, Polygram Records, has been added to the queue. It's nuts. You can watch this stream and like hear whatever song you want. Nora Sharp, this is really something else. Tell me about this grid. We are enjoying it so much. Exactly, Suzanne. This puzzle is absolutely great. I'm super into it. Everyone's enjoying it, I'm sure. And welcome into you, Nora Sharp. Welcome, lurkers. We've got our usual mix. Love having y'all with me on a Saturday. Love streaming on a Saturday where I'm not like either anxious and eager to get off the stream so I can start my workday, or um, just too tired to stream and in need of a nap by the end of the day. It's between conflicts and on a tennis day, I'm like totally wiped out, blah, blah, blah. Saturday morning turns out to be like a really good time slot for me. Nora, Ben was here for, I streamed Ben's Saturday Stumper that was published in the newspaper today. And so Ben and I were texting. He was on his way to a rally. So actually, I hate rally. Like, Ben, come on, get with it. Not cool. Just kidding. Inappropriate. No, so Ben was on his way to a No Kings rally, and but I knew from a group email that Ben had today's Stumper. So I was like, hey man, are you available if I want to stream it? And so there was like a short overlap where he was available and I was able to get here and do this. So with that said, Ben was here and he left like as soon as I finished this puzzle. This is Oust, and with the exclamation point, kick out from a classic game, Jeopardy. So like what Paula did to a series of like contenders. But how would we get to Oust from, if this isn't and lit, kick out from a classic game? I want to remove letters from Jeopardy to spell the word oust. Is there a game that has OUST in it? Classic game? I'm not saying it. Nora, you were involved in the, Nora, why am I doing the talking? Nora, please tell us about this puzzle. This puzzle is amazing. All the people who contributed to this thing are like top, smart, funny people. These clues are unbelievable. Yeah, I want to hear about this. And you made the grid, so I should have texted you, but I'm glad you're here. I can't even think of a word that ends in HOC, much less like raise. So Nora, were people turning in overlaps, like you decided to make a Jeopardy category and you noticed like the lengths? Okay, where you hope Pokemon Go World Talk Talk. All right, that was a band. I didn't know that they had a song called Talk Talk. All right. You hope Pokemon go to, no clue. All right, young collaborator, Ernst and Young. Mm, Fortunately, young. I mean, this is clearly right. So, what's your text that might precede a booty call? Invite you up, maybe young. Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young, y'all. All right, I like that. Young collaborator, that's cute. Where you hope Pokemon go? I don't think there's any errors in this. So what the hell? He can't fit in there. Yeah, Eliana makes a good point. This is just like a puzzle that Paolo would make. I love that this is like an adoring friend, like pure friendship tribute to Paolo, but this is absolutely like up Paolo's alley. Paolo easily could have made this thing. I mean, other than that, he's way too cool slash modest to like do clues about Paolo. Watergate, is that what this is? Maybe. Maybe. I want this to be eluded, and I don't think it is. Fled or misled. Hmm. Lost head. Clearly, we're like beheading a word. Not seeing misled or fled as a definition. Fled. No, just not seeing it. Probably ends in ED though. Let's see if it does. Groundhog Day. Ned Ryerson. Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, I know I get accused extremely accurately of name dropping on this stream, but like I was there in the audience of Stephen Tobolowsky's birthday party, that wonderful movie with the great Stephen Tobolowsky. And he was in attendance at the HBO Comedy Festival in, oh, I want to say around 2007-ish. The director of the movie, Robert Brinkman, was married to the much younger Mina Suvari at the time. She was both in the movie and at the screening. Really liked Mina. Ooh, double name drop. But yeah, Stephen Tobolowsky, a great actor who has been in everything and knows everyone. And that guy can spin a yarn. And the movie was like, hey, I'm having a birthday party tonight. Blah, blah, blah. He tells a great story or two, and then another great story, another great story. And then all the guests show up, sit around a campfire as the sun goes down, or a backyard, like fire pit. And then he continues to tell stories. And so, like, the movie is just him telling anecdotes, but sometimes, like, with maybe just the camera and not too many, or maybe even no other people there, like walking around like Malibu, and there's like dolphins in the Pacific and whatever. And then, anyway, you get it. Good movie. Enjoyed it a lot. Enjoyed Tobolowsky a lot. He told so many cute stories. There's only one that I remember. He was like a young actor, either in or right out of theater school, and very serious about himself. But he gets hired, as many young actors do. Like, it wasn't exactly like the Royal Shakespeare Company. It was like he was like, I might have the details slightly wrong. It was like the equivalent of he had to dress up as Ronald McDonald, put the makeup on himself. It was like a one-person performance, and like drive from town to town doing little promotional shows. So the like hiring person says to him, can you take the stage? And very, actor, like he's like, oh yes, I can take the stage. I've done Ibsen and I've done, Mamet, whatever. And then the guy's like, no, I mean, literally, can you take the stage with you in a U-Haul as you drive around? This is like almost 20 years ago. I have a strong memory of that. That was a crowd please. This is a bad cricket pitch. There's cricket terminology, like a leg that if like with a gun to my head, actually, it would be even harder with a gun to my head, but anyway, you get it. An outside pitch. I have no idea what this is. Is this eluded? Hmm. God, this word means so many things. Set. Oh my God. Set is a god in, what is it, like Egyptian? And then this word means so many things. The word in the dictionary that has the most definitions Nora, do you remember who wrote what clue, or was it just like a big mush of like smart, funny people turning stuff in? Type A, type B. I guess this is eluded, but how? What is this? I mean, what's losing its head? Oh, deluded. Fled someone, you eluded them. Eluded implies success at getting away from them is fled, I guess. Yeah, I guess that works. Cricket delivery is like something that's wide. Oh, there's got to be IOing going down. Would you call that a wide pitch? I guess maybe this clue's author, for example, could it be Christina? No, of course it's Nora. Okay, Nora, here you are. I hope Pokemon go to the polls and vote for anyone, 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 anyone else. Is this a Rolls Royce? I mean, if this is Oust, then Shamrock, Rockabilly, Extol, Omax. I mean, what is going on here? Is this not Oust? There's something I don't understand. Oh, this is like blank OSM. All right. Just don't know it. Nora, go ahead and explain it. Or I tell you what, Nora, don't explain it. If anyone else in the chat has a theory, much like helpful Eliana did earlier with the Ash clue, then I'd love to hear your theory on what 40 is. Or maybe you know about Pokemon. Um, Nora Sharp, in what way is an ash, I assume, tree? A famous Japanese catcher. I'm just not seeing that. All right, let's go back. I don't think we've seen this yet. A DUI offense. Imbibing a martini while driving hazardously close to someone. Well, that feels like tailgate. Cocktail gating, probably. A DUI offense. Is this an and lit? Hmm, not sure this would be like an and lit, a DUI. I mean, the definition clearly works, but where is the wordplay if the first part is in the and lit? 2016 memes like 40 across. I hope Pokemon Go. All right, I'm done. I'm done. Like I I I got nothing left on that. This is a bed pop, a bar blanket coverage. Yep. Eliana, you're with, I mean, I'm with you insofar as I think the things we've typed in there are right, but I don't even have whatever you have. This has got to be fleece. It's probably some sort of, oh yeah, it wasn't like the mayor, like the big boss in Zootopia, like a bighorn sheep or some kind of large like, four hoof animal. Anyway, how you're actually doing well when you say you're good. I like it. Bed, bed, top, is that what that is? 40 across, 40. No, it's not too much of a hint. I got nothing. 40 across is a reference to Hillary. You hope they go to the polls. Are these not Olmecs? Are they like Olzecs or Olfecs? Olmecs, right. Well, I mean, Hillary would say, I hope they go to the, and she's not going to say tolls. P-O blank M hole. It's not boom hole. It's not room. Oh, I keep coming back to that. All right, 12 down is obviously Wicca. Religion of this person I don't care about, blah, blah, whatever. Wicca. Good for you. Good for you naming your kids something weird. Enjoy that. Bad idea, right? Wicca. 25 and under is the age bed hog. We were on to something earlier, like somebody who, like, okay, like a blanket hog bed hog. Got it. Chicken a la ranch. This isn't A, I'm not sure. I think I get the gist, but don't know. This is a la, then this is an L flowering, but I mean, I want this to be this because it's flowering, but I don't think it is. It is lay because it's a flower ring. God, man, this puzzle's so good. And this really is Paulo-ish. I mean, Paulo is such a clever devil. His puzzles all have this kind of like just wide-ranging, great, funny stuff, smart, clever stuff. Well, if it isn't our friend, the Indian linguist, Dev Zimmer. You made a reference to this the other day, Nora. I just didn't know what you were talking about. Got it, got it, got it. Nice. Um, yeah, the like Final Jeopardy about the spelling bee century logo was like some sort of like a plant, I believe. All but dissertation, I guess. Probably. The art of making films about da 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 da. Something the mafia diorama directing ABC all but confirmed. Cinema. Here we go. Nice one. Nor did different people write these overlap clues, or did one person just bang them all out? Records about butts. Got it. An extra double letter would be the annals of something, but it's annals. I know this is right, but no, these are great. Think about. These are very cute. I mean, clearly this is the oh wait, annals is got it. Okay, so you're removing or you're doubling the second letter from anals to get annals. Got it. Ergo waffles. All right, I like it. Makes sense. Noodly appendages arms. Oh, are those noodly? Oh, like if you're talking about an octopus, maybe? Sure. Zootopia reference, anyone? Oh, were these on actual Jeopardy? Oh, were these on Apollo episode of Jeopardy? I did not see all of those. I saw some or most. Okay, so you didn't create these, but these were in Jeopardy eps. That makes sense. Got it. Okay, still good. Oh, now I get it. You noticed that they were that length because these were the five, but there were like 215s, etc. Got it. All right, so Megan protagonist is this Gemma? Yeah, this is least common multiple, but not liquid crystal. It would be greatest common. This, I mean, I'm guessing that there was a Far From the Madding Crowd, aka Thomas Hardy reference. When I auditioned or when I like tried out for Jeopardy, Far From the Madding Crowd by Thomas Hardy that's what it was. The first one, we had to get 35 right out of 50. It was Alex, they played a tape of Alex Trebek or a recording of Alex Trebek giving clues with the familiar white typeface on the blue background, but you didn't have to say, who is this? What is that? You just fill in the blank. The first one asked for the capital of Bulgaria. I did not know it. Although people say it's Sofia, I have since come to learn from a Bulgarian that it is Sofia. But in any case, I didn't know. The fourth one was Who Rode Far from the Madding Crowd. And although I would have known Tess of the D'Urbervilles, I did not know that Thomas Hardy had written that book. Now I've missed two of the first four, and I was like, really? Am I going to blow this? It shouldn't be that hard. And then it got like a lot smoother after that. There were two columns of 25 blanks. I think I ran the table on the right. They were pretty easy, but or many of them were. Anyway, I guess what I'm trying to say is I love this clue. Yeah, it's good. Again, I assume that's throwing back a reference to maybe there's a bunch of like references here to Paula's Jeopardy episodes. I mean, I'm sure I forgot the clues, even to the ones that come from episodes I actually saw. Avatar, probably. That V sure looks good. Well, one singular veggie could be a P. I mean, a blank A, all I'm seeing there is ISA, and that is not doing it for me like at all. One. I mean, one singular veggie. I'm not sure I'm seeing how P with this. It's like glad, but it isn't. Maybe one of these is just in here as well. Like this. M blank. Me as in like, oh, me and we, because this is clearly glamp. Like P, this looks like, nice clue. This is Gemma as predicted. Why don't we go here and somebody can tip me off so I can finish it away. They go to the polls. What is this? Rohan Zero Meowdy to you. How are you? Good morning, Saturday morning, or is it evening where you are? Are you one of our glamping glam European chat box members like everyone's favorite Eliana? Is it tomorrow for you, like my buddy Bill Wyman down in Sydney? He hasn't been on here lately. He used to come on here all the time. Of course, he used to come on for like only Connect games, but so we got to get Bill back on here. That guy's the best. Somebody said they had 40, Eliana. You said it was a Hillary Clinton quote. What else? You have a guess for 40 down, but can't reconcile it with 51 a quote. Right. What's your guess? Oh, Toltec. Post hoc, post hoc. Got it. Makes perfect sense. I've heard of, I don't know anything about the Toltecs, but I have heard the expression. But because I was so sure that this was Olmecs, I would have spent like, you know, an eternity not seeing that. I just thought Extolmex was a slam dunk. Okay. Thank you very much. Told tax. Actual Jeopardy. Okay. Um, upon Googling, there's a pre-Aztec group named the Toltecs. Okay, well, that's part of my problem. I never Google. And what I do instead is like sit here for half an hour talking about something I don't understand. Or I let the chat box do the dirty work in this case. Each stem of Pando, arguably the world's largest organism, and certainly an interesting tree. Well, it could be a coral. Each stem, a trunk, a cedar. Isn't there? What is it out in Oregon? Like the world's largest organism. It's like it looks like 1,000 trees, but they're all connected. So each stem would be a cedar tree. Wow, we've got ourselves a St. Louis based live and in person only connect team. I love it. Welcome in, Brohan. Is your last name Rohan? And that's like a pun. Are you a rider of Rohan during the dying age of men? All right, I don't know this one. So what's this? Language of Apollo's guts spilled. Well, Lao is a language. Guts spilled. LAO, if you remove no GUTS and caps. I don't know. First clue. Utterly no clue. Language. Ay. Guts, is that an acronym for something? Like some TV show? I know that DWTS is Dancing with the Stars. I mean, Ben Zimmer's favorite show. But I just don't understand this one. STEM is a clump of trees. Not seeing that one either. TV show that, are we talking about American Idol? Speaking of Dancing with the Stars and other TV shows that I watch, sure. Clove? Nevada letter that comes before. Yeah. Yeah. Is that a cryptic clue for 32 down? There's a, yeah, well, yes, quite possibly. There's a bunch of cryptic clues in this grid. Oh, now I see it. Paulo's guts are AOL because it's the middle of, but GUTS is a reference to something I don't get. Anyway, we're spilling or anagramming that AOL in the middle of Paulo. Yeah, Brohan, yes, I see it. You are confirming what I'm saying. But what's with the guts in all caps? Is that it's funny. My brother had Charlie the golden retriever, greatest dog ever. Miss him so much. He used to come to our office every day. Charlie ate something called BARF, which was an acronym for Bones and Raw Food Diet. But guts, another gross word that stands for something. Probably I don't know what it is. Oh, Olivia Rodrigo reference. What? Okay. Did not know that. You know me. I'm more of a Selinator than I am a Rodriganator. Letter that comes before. Yeah. It could be like booyah. No. And is this cocktail gatism? Seeing it. Blank, comma, ography, Jeopardy category that I get. Okay, so it's like geography. That's cute. So the answers all had like geography or etc. Stenography. So is this actually, oh, a clone, not clothes. It's got to be clone, right? Eliana, do you? Oh, there's another Olivia clue. Way over my head. Stick with Selena and ASAP Rocky for me. 15 is no clue. I mean, it's like exists as a phrase. I have no idea. Is that her thing? Is that Olivia Rodrigo trademark, like all lowercase? I mean, or did June Pak write this? Because that's his thing too. Italian pears do a none ya business. Oh my God. 52 highly enjoyable minutes. I mean, I wasn't trying to go fast. Honestly, I don't know that I could have gone fast. Just a TikTok site. One of her. Okay, all lowercase, do not know that. Olivia, good for you. You fooled me. This puzzle is absolutely great. Nora, take a bow on behalf of everyone else who was involved. It's just so good. Really, really good. I mean, there's no clues here that aren't like smart, interesting, clever, fun, cute, cryptic, surprising, and or adorbs. Well, Nora, if you reached out to Paulo's besties, I mean, I'm not going to claim to be one of his like true BFFs, but you know, I like to think we're friends. But on the other hand, I am virtual absentee from cross court. I'm on them pretty rarely, so I'm also not known as a constructor. So, and hey, if I had helped construct this, I wouldn't have had the pleasure of solving it. It's great. Yeah, take a bow. This is awesome. Really enjoyed that. Okay. What's next? Well, since we've got so many great puzzle people here, you all know the names of these people. How long have we been streaming for? An hour and 36, not terribly long. We did the Papa So Cool puzzle. We have an Amanda Rafkin, Brooke Husick, themeless with an interesting, like, symmetrical in two directions grid. We have a Nova Key and Matthew Stock puzzle. I don't even know who Nova Key is. Then a Matthew Stock solo construction with horizontal symmetry. Looks like a Toltec mask. I have no idea if that's true. Ada Nicole with a themeless. Paolo themeless. Speaking of Paolo, we could roll into, it's pronounced Chi. Okay, I shall do my best to remember that. Ada Nicole. Oh, sorry, Apollo themeless. A Tim Croce themeless. Speaking of hard puzzles, were we speaking of hard puzzles? Not really, not so far today. The Saturday Stumper is known to be a difficult puzzle. I got to say, Ben's wasn't easy, but it wasn't. It was on the easier end of the range of Saturday Stumpers. Then you got your New York Newsday, an old one from Lester Ruff, which is real. Ooh, sweet grid. A lot of long answers here from New York Newsday puzzle editor Stanley Newman, who, when he does an easier one, he calls it Lester Ruff, aka Les Ruff. Then we have a Stella Zawistowski. Is this the one we did the other day? Probably not. No, I think maybe this is, or we tried this down all something. Answer here that looks like super familiar. Not sure. Okay, I don't think I've done this, but several of the clues look familiar. You know, maybe what I did was look over this thing before trying to gauge the difficulty level. Yeah. Nope, I haven't done this one. Okay, chat, you choose. Should we do, or I'll choose. Should we do Amanda Rafkin? There's also all the weekly stuff I haven't done. I haven't done the last Monday's New Yorker. I haven't done yesterday's New York Times, I don't think. I haven't done Brendan Quigley stuff in a couple weeks. And oh my God, Me, Avery, another Twitch streamer, streamed a bunch of fun collaborative board games. That would be fun too. Yeah. Wow, now you can catch me eating these tomatoes. Give me one sec because there's a fun game we can all play together. Can't remember what the link is though. It's like very short and sweet. Here it is. Found it. Words on Stream. Does anybody want to play a game? Just looking this thing over. Okay, I'm going to share this screen. Let's talk about this for a second. This is the kind of thing that is perfect to stream on a Saturday when I am not feeling pressed for time. But I look like a big look. Is the cherry tomato on the left or right? No one knows because I am like dark pink. Not to be confused with, what's that thing called? Blackpink? Anyway, it's definitely Ben Zimmer's favorite band. Okay, yeah, so we'll do it. I'll share the screen. So I know very little about this, except I saw it on someone else's stream, and it turns out it was like so easy. I think I already linked this to my Twitch stream, so all you have to do is like type your guesses in the chat box. You don't have to go to this website. I'll just wait and see if this like screen share pops in. I think what this is, well, it looks like people know it. Guess what the words are. It's like a, it's like not like Boggle. What is it like? Words with Friends is crosswords. Isn't there something this is like that smaller? Oh, Brian, you know this. All right, good. People know this game. What am I trying to, like, where you grab letters and try to spell stuff? Isn't that like a thing? I don't know, but it doesn't matter. Let's start playing and just see what happens. There's also like probably music. Dig this music. Spelling bee, of course. Of course, that's right. The creators of Gartic.io. That's sweet. Never heard of it. Right. You guys are gonna crush me. Whenever someone does this on Twitch, which I've seen happen once or twice, I am like slow. They say it and then I say it. You get it. Play this at home or with your friends at wos.gg, which of course stands for Words on Stream. I guess I'll leave the audio on. Is that going to create a feedback loop on the stream if the audio comes through once? Who cares? Dragon Engineer, good morning. Great timing. We are just about to play this Words on Stream game. Brace yourselves, everyone. Let's rock. Wait, we already saw this video. Is there like a start this game button? I think, do we ever do this on the stream? Maybe once? For streamers, Twitch. I thought I already hooked this thing up. If I get this thing to go today, then we'll do it soon. But I thought, what is the problem? Does anyone know why this isn't like happening? I'm going to unshare the screen for 1 second in case I have to like put some sort of password or something. Twitch. Tips for Twitch. Clicking OK. I got it. Oh, I think it might be starting. Let's quickly share. Yep. It might be off and running here. Okay. All right. Good. It hasn't quite started. Dragon, send up a smoke signal to all your dragon friends because finally involving the chat box here. Oh, I'm talking over the explanation. I think it's pretty obvious. Type the words you find. Okay, I'm going to turn on the music for 1 sec. I'll tell you what little I know about this game. Sometimes there are like letters that are look like they're available, but actually they're not. So like the letter F here might really not be one of the letters you can use. You don't know it. Like maybe you eventually know it. Also, sometimes there's a lock next to your name. I think that means maybe you just got one right, and now you're locked out for a little while. And then finally, sometimes they don't show the answers that people are typing in. So you kind of don't know. Like if somebody types in like the word janitor, that's what we call an isogram. There are 5, like spelling bee, there's unique letters. So in that case, like, can't even think of a, I can't even think of a 4-letter word. Roti, R-O-T-I would be permissible because the letters in janitor are permissible. But again, sometimes like you get fooled, or sometimes there's a letter available. That's the other thing. They don't show you an available letter until. So people are taking guesses, but maybe the janitor, maybe the R wasn't visible, but the person guessed that it was. So if you either keep an eye on the chat, they don't show you the word on the screen, you can sort of use that. Okay, I'm over explaining this. Ladavi checking in. Ladavi, are you in France? Bon après-midi, mon ami. Qu'est-ce qui se passe alors? Ow, I just dropped French on my foot. All right, let me quickly catch up before we start this thing in case people have any questions. Brohan, already a veteran of this game. I love it. Several updates ago. Got it. Yeah, that's what you said. You saw the VOD. Yeah, I guess we did it once. It's late. The key is to know the biggest word. Exactly. Knowing the biggest word is helpful. Ladavi, you know some words. Edinburgh, Ladavi, give my regards to the controversial but undeniably talented. It's J.K. Rowling. So it's the .gg domain. Yeah, what country is .gg? Is it? Oh well, I'm not going to waste valuable time. Let's start this beast. Turn the sound back up. All right, go crazy, everyone. Let's do it. Oh, okay. Sorry, I hogged the 7-letter one. Oop, I'm still locked down. Oop, Vavi beat me. Oh, I'm right after everybody. Dragon put, anyway, you get it. Ooh, bleed. Delve, bevel, nice. Oh, Nora Sharp, you beat me on Dove by like 0.1 seconds. How dare you? Oh, and the answers are in alphabetical order, by the way. So you get it. But you can use that. It's a bit too laggy. Really? Oh, that's not cool. If I put beloved before you guys saw it, that's not cool. All right, I'll sit out. Evolve. Oh, Evolve has two of these. Good morning, Frisco. I guess I'm just going to be the proctor, like the teacher, while the students play this. Because if it's like a super laggy, that's not fair. So I will take this. Oh, that looks good. Could it be Evolve, the album by who was that? Sonic Youth? Can't remember. I'm jumping in because the time's up. So the lag isn't really all right. You get it. Hmm. Odabi, nice one. 3 stars. I guess that's good. I only got there because I got beloved before you guys saw the screen. I usually get crushed by other people on the rare occasion I've seen people play this game. All right. Oop, I gotta hit the continue button. And notice I gotta run this drill. All right, I'm gonna sit back. It's the opposite of my usual stream. Now you guys play and I don't. I see the anagram, but just oh, Frisco got it. Well done. You guys are so smart that the first 4 correct answers were long words. Like nobody wasted their time with vote. Yeah, look at you working your way from longest to shortest. I love it. My God, you're even going reverse alphabetical order. Hey, Chuck Sellers, good morning. How are you? Don't type a response. Doing so would cost you valuable points. My God, what a whorish way to pander to the chat box by throwing out this bird seed and letting the doves in the chat box come and just destroy this game. I love it. My God, you got them all for you. We advanced 5 levels. Does that mean that like it's too simply for us? A brief look at the chat box. I am dropping like a stone as is appropriate. Ladavian gold medal position. Wow, Ladavi, look at you. Chet Sellers swooping in from nowhere. Rock out 24 points. Impressive. We got so many smart people here. Is this going to get harder if you guys like rack up the points? Are they going to like start doing this? Oh, since I'm not playing, I would like to point out in the top middle, it says, take care. One of the letters is fake. Deal with that, y'all. Naturally, somebody got a 7-letter one. Good job, Crystal. Oh, the V turns out to be fake. As you might have inferred by the fact that Frisco got the word Mercury. Does anyone need my live commentary in this game? Is it just distracting everyone? Not sure. There's one left, and alphabetically it's between cure and cake. Huh. I'm gonna jump back in. I didn't even guess in the last round. After cure. Hmm. Is it not Simru? Isn't that a word for like Welsh or something? All right. Should I do my color commentary during halftime of the Super Bowl? I mean, God, you guys are so smart. This thing might go for 90 minutes. If I fall asleep while you guys play, will it eventually continue or do I need to hit the button every time? Ladavi crushing it, racking up 34. Yipes. Frisco, no surprise. Representing. Everybody's chiming in now. Everybody's scoring, which is no surprise. All right, we advanced 5 levels. I assume that means they're making this harder, like you guys are too good. All right, again, I know you're all looking at the letters, but there is a, ooh, I think I see it. Yep, primary, I actually saw it. Give me points for that. There is a fake letter and a hidden letter. So, well, if primary was the long one, I think we can all. Yeah, I think we can figure out which letter is not in there. Oh, auto start is an available option. I like that. I'll try that in a sec, but I don't want to interrupt your round. Would it help if I randomly move the arrow or the cursor pointer all around the screen in a distracting fashion? Because I can do that. Three left, and they're all short. What a surprise. And wake up from my nap here. Rami, that's a thing? Ram and Floyd. R is a permissible word, P-R-R. Catherine Parr, I did not know that was. Myrie, Chet Sellers, chucking it in from half court. Wow, got them all. I don't need to do live commentary every time, but look at these high scoring, high flyers. Ladavi, you clearly have some reps in your rearview mirror. That is, are crushing this game. Wow, there's an 8-letter answer. Good grief. Chet Sellers with a 6. Very nice. There's an 8. Yeah, Chet got terror. I wanted terrorize to be in there. I don't think terror with an ED is going to get the job done. Beware of the fake letter and the hidden letter. I feel like this is cheating. I mean, I'm not doing any solving. I'm just sitting back while you guys play. But of course, if everyone enjoys it, then great. That's the whole point. Well done. Ladavi nailing the 8-letter word. Yep, there's a, let me see. Did we know? Oh my God. All right, so we know. Should I like say stuff that you can easily figure out by looking in the chat box? Yeah, everybody sees it. There's a P, the letters in reporter, fair game. That could be like your spelling bee board, except you got like 2 R's and 2 or 3 R's and 2 E's. All right, I'm gonna jump in. Not that I'm gonna do anything. Oh, somebody already got that one. Brian and I just put that at the same time. Sinking. What the hell does that mean? 3 advance 2. Okay, so if we don't get all the letters, they don't advance us as far. Does this thing get harder? Let's take a second to chat as long as like there's a lull. Does this thing get harder? Are we gonna, you guys are very strong players. Are we gonna be playing this game for the next hour? It gets hard as it goes. Does it get harder sooner? Because you guys seem to be coasting through this. I mean, there's enough people here and enough smart people here that this is like, okay, above, oh, wow, above level 25 is brutal. Okay, good. All right, so you guys are nearing the point of like it being challenging. All right, that's good. I'm not gonna jump in because of the lag is not fair, but I'm just quietly working on the long one. Ooh, Frisco, nice, 6. There's an 8-letter answer. Chet Sellers crushes it. May I direct your attention to the chat where you can use Chet Sellers's brilliant guess to realize that there is a letter E. Oop, I said it out loud. All right, you guys have had enough time that I'm not gonna get anything right, but oh, Frisco, you beat me to that one. Oh, Ladavi, you beat me to bicep. I guess it's no good though. I mean, triceps, there's no such thing as a tricep. It's triceps. But I thought bicep was a thing, so why didn't they accept it? I ask you. The E is good. And the O is bad. Well, whatever, who cares? I'm sure I don't understand much of what is happening in this game. What the hell? PARR is allowed and Curie is in Marie Curie. Frisco crushing his way up. I don't know what the Ladavi's margin was, but Frisco hot on Ladavi's heels. Chet Sellers also crushing it. Everybody's racking up the points though. I continue to drop down the charts, but everybody is contributing. It's hard also. Can I just say, um, there's people getting a lot of right answers, but they lost by a microsecond to somebody else. So it's kind of like connections league. You gotta be fast. Gee, I wonder what the mystery letter is. Well, there's a Q. Is there a U? I honestly don't even know. Ooh, nice one. All these long firewood. Can I just point out that Frisco did firewood? I assume that's it. All right, Frisco, feel better. I didn't know you were sick. Football's well. Um, I'll see you around Bend on Twitch or Costco soon, I'm sure. Wow, Frisco, don't feel too bad. Chet Sellers just called you weird. Ladavi called you a weirdo. I mean, aren't we all? Um, man, this one is hard. All these like, and when they don't show you the answers, oh my God, I didn't notice at the top 2 fake letters and 1 hidden. Um, and I just point out that firewood is good. So those letters are clearly good. Clearly somebody did Wooford. Yep. Did I actually get one? Probably not. Oh, wooed. All right, Ladavi had it. So only 5 letters. Only 5-letter answers and above are even permitted. Yikes. Frodo Baggins. If they took, I mean, if they took Catherine Parr and Pierre Curie, game over. Wow. Um, great job. I can see what you meant when you said it gets harder. 25, because that was level 26. That was pretty tough. Ladavi, you had it right. Wow. Jesus. 199 points. Ladavi, don't hold back. Good grief. Yowza. Great job. Great job, medalists. Great job, everybody. I saw so many correct answers from people who were just like not fast enough or as fast as these like monsters. Rather than play again, it is, let's see, we've been streaming for 2 hours now. I'm not trying to stream all day. I also want to like go down and check out the No Kings rally. However, that was fun. We can do that again. People enjoy that. Clearly, people are clearly good at it. We can do that again sometimes. Should we think about winding down on the soon side? As I said, there's a bunch of crosswords that I have here that I haven't done. We did the Papa So Cool puzzle. We could knock out some downs only. I could try to speed solve while you kids chat amongst yourselves. As I said, I got a bunch. Well, why don't we do a Tim Croce with all the clues, which is conducive to chit chat. I mean, okay, once again, I'm going to rattle off these constructors. If anybody has one that they want to see/do, Amanda Rafkin and Brooke Husick, two of the greats, collabed on the Themeless. Nova Key and Matthew Stock collab on Matthew Stock solo. And Ada Nicole Themeless, that I probably won't understand because Ada tends to put generational stuff in there. Well, maybe not always. Apollo Themeless, speaking of Apollo. A Tim Croce freestyle. Themeless puzzle. A New York Newsday, speaking of Ben Zimmer's Saturday Stumper. By editor Stanley Newman. Stella Zawistowski Themeless. I mean, that is a big menu. Wait, Stumper Downs only. I don't know if that's going to work. Introducing some ancient Greek heroes by Brendan Quigley. I have that Downs only. Oh, and I have the regular one. Anybody? Brohan, you always did. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. You're a giver. Very nice. But Davi, please keep us company. Keep me company. Welcome, lurkers. There's always people rolling through here. Thank you for jumping in. Love having you here. Lurk or not. 6 followers to go. What? Holy crap. We're up to 424 followers. That's pretty great. Very humbling because all these, all these smarter than me, funnier than me people like blow through here. Eliana, you like the Paulo continuation, but you also love a Croce. Why don't we look at Tim Croce's just because we just did the Paulo thing and then maybe bounce back to Paulo? 2 hours and 4 minutes deep. That's not crazy long, especially on a Saturday morning. Although I also would like to, and I'm sure others would like to, like hit their local No Kings rally, which is right outside my door. Not sure how long it's going. I'll probably show up in time to like grab food with my friends who are down there right now. But we'll see. I could have started this earlier, but I didn't. So here we are. Let us get X word back on the screen. Let us share the X word right there. And then what is this down here? That's the New York Times crossword site. All right. Croce, you asked for it. You got it. Croce puzzle. We actually have a Downs only copy on this. Good luck. Without Max Kurzman here, national champion Max Kurzman, I don't know how far I'm going to get with just the Downs. We could start with compromise. Start by looking at the Downs. I'm not going to get very far, but we can do that. Let's do that. I'm going to get crushed, but definitely going to use all the clues. But oh shoot, I just saw the clue for one across. I cannot tell that. Well, that'll help. I'm really going to get beat up hard by this thing. Let's get the camera off. Okay, what do we got? We've got, I'm not looking at 14 clue, I swear. One may be working on a contract, an attorney. Warning against spilling the beans, I assume. Spoiler, no spoilers. I think it's probably something that everybody here is seeing except me. C, anemone, C star, C something, probably Aster, some 5 letter, not sure. Seahorse? No, I strongly suspect that's C something. One more than 62 across in Latin. Is it octa, octo? It's not that. It's Italian. Don't know. Hugely. Just not seeing that either. Fresh out is new. What might come out with the cold? That I like the WH, I guess. What's 16 across? Something who? That's who. Is this an H? Yep. This is that or that, I guess. That's who. Oh, that is C. Guess I don't need this light on it. That's who. Upte Latin. Oh, I like this better because that's Latin. Let's find out. What is 14? The hugely, or I don't like or so. That's who still looks good. Bubbly word asti. Spumanti dam iron. Bubbly. It's just not it. I'm I'm theatric. At 14, I have no idea. All right, we gotta move on. We literally gotta dodge that Wyatt Earp probably. Dodge City. Is it a bad guy? Earp could be right. Not sure. It rolls on a table. Maybe this is probably not a verb. No, it could be. It could be like that. I don't love these letters. I'm thinking of that. That's one reason that's wrong. Rolls on a table. Sure. No idea. Let me take one trip to the down clues. Ladavi, I don't know if you're good or bad at trivia, but I tell you what you're good at. That game we just played, holy crap, that was quite a show you just put on. Strength things could be like something up, whatever. This doesn't have to be. That's not that it's going to matter much because we're getting crushed either way. This is no run electoral office. Well, who cares? Elections. I don't think we're going to have any more of those. Ooh, how about this? Oh man, I was so happy with my guess. Starting gun. Starter gun, starter pistol. If a starter pistol is a thing, then a starting. I think you know what I'm trying to say. I can't type and I can't talk, but if starter pistol is a thing, then starter gun could be. If that's right, what on earth is 19 on tap? Could be a proper name. Una Chaplin. Problem is, we don't have clues to test the strength of that. Yes, just gotta move on. This is, well, Sybil Shepherd was in the last picture show. And I feel like, is that the sequel? And if I'm right, it can't be right. I should probably know that. I've never seen it, but I feel like I should know the trivia, and I don't. No clue what this is. Slim for a fat person. Tiny for a large person. Is this the state of the union address? I mean, it would have to be as a speech. Okay, an inaugural, what would he have done unlike every president? Wow, look at all these great people we got rolling through here. Thanks for joining me. The people who slept in, rolling in here. We're gonna look at all the clues in a sec. I am gonna kill field of interest, the paranormal, I guess. Informally, is that informal? Paras, I'm not sure. I have brought this roll doll. Willy Wonka. I have brought the chat box to a screeching halt. Sorry about that. Let me pose the same question I did earlier when half these people weren't here. What are y'all up to this weekend? I mean, my Twitch stream, much as I love when you're here, this is clearly a nothing special part of your weekend. Anybody seeing some football, some theater, some improv? Anybody going to a knitting bee? Anybody running up a hill for 6 hours? That would be a weird choice. Tug at or on. Don't love the G, the H is right. It's gonna move on again. Caramel, corn, cream, popcorn, caramel, like ripple, something with a K, presumably, or why would they do a K? But what's the BTK killer at 28? It could be actually. Tim Crutcher does all kinds of wacky stuff. And his grids, it's not for the newspaper. He can curse. He can do like aggressively sexy stuff or like off color. You watched a rugby match in person last night with your dad. Relax with some sour beers. Sorkin version. Nice. That is very nice. Good for you. Yeah, yeah, Chris. I remember you were injured. Hope you're healing up. Rest, etc. Rest, ice, elevation, and what compression is that what it is? Yeah, the Sorkin To Kill a Mockingbird. I wouldn't have minded checking that out, particularly with Jeff Daniels, but I certainly read a lot about it. I don't think, was I in New York when that was on Broadway? I don't think I was. Anyway, enjoy your weekend, one and all, even you, lurkers. This isn't the way to go. Bad. Don't. Yet again, I'm not seeing it. This could be like text messaging. It could be DMs actually, or IMs, even if it's SMS. MS. What is 39 across? Pippi Longstocking. Long signature. Science major pre-med. It's probably the actual class. That it might not be. Is it this? All right, on we go. This is ASMR. Some things, devices. I don't know. This has got to be this if it needs better PR. Letters are helping. Is it Lionsgate Studio at 39? What? Another science major. I love it, but I don't know it. Are these rock slides, huge booms? Are they manias like tulip mania? Yeah. I really don't think so. It's probably S, but okay, this is what now? Food items. That is going to make sense with another couple letters, but actual singular form doesn't count. Is a tamale actually a tamal? Elote. I feel like I've seen or heard this. Maybe not. Maybe deja vu. Kamiko sounds. Doctor No. Dr. Niet. Would they have called him like Niet Dog in the 1940s? I feel like this guy's Russian. Is it a pun on that? Or something like that sounds like, yeah, I bet that has a decent chance of being right, but it's just don't have enough to count on that being right. Occupied a meeting, you would like to sit in or on a chair like that. Sure, this mulled wines, isn't that right? Rowan Atkins. Aimed flower. It's a drop the ball. Aired. Colors. Wow. No clue. Ugh. I know that Orion is the hunter, but is this that? Probably not. I don't think it's this. It's that. All right, we're about to see all the clues. Lewiston, Idaho is one. U.S. Mint. This is that, maybe? I don't think of heme as being a pigment. Talk letters. Talk is a band. We just learned that, and we learned that that's the name of their song. I want this to be like this or something, but letters. It's good to get. Even in Croce Land, where he gets off color, I am not seeing this. This has got to be overtimes or OTs. All right, well, it's all the clues o'clock. Give me a C minus for that. Not great effort. What is this? Check, please. Oh, I didn't even think of that. Something, of course, I have to check, please. Bubbly word is, it's not this. Is that too? Is this right? Yep. All right, SKO blank blank. It's not Stoli. No, I don't know. Hugely is oh so. I completely did not think of that. Goo see. That's right. So this is C. This. This is very iffy. So what is going on? Estonia, I was there a few years ago and gotta say, really liked Tallinn, the capital. It was like the unexpectedly great city on my trip. I was very lucky to take a Baltic Sea cruise. It started in Stockholm and went around the Baltic Sea for a couple of weeks, 2.5 weeks, was it? I mean, everybody knew that Stockholm, everybody knows that Stockholm and Copenhagen are the greatest, but Tallinn, Estonia's got this big, beautiful old town, 44 across. Skinny, lean, svelte. It's none of those. Supple. Like skinny, so you would call that person slim, I guess. Wait, where was I? Anyway, Tallinn, Estonia, loved it. It's a huge old town. It goes up a hill. I mean, I had dried elk at lunch. Potato chip alternative, you might say. Yeah, Tallinn, Estonia, really cool. People were great too. Hair, carbo load up. Herbert Hoover gave State of the Union. I guess that's right, probably. What was this? Dark brown, sometimes vinegary condiment. It's not mustard. It's this. Why even argue about that? It, let's get this out of here. It really looks not good. Why even argue about that? It this not so good. See, grass, mushroom. What condiment would be a mushroom? Blank. Chat, I'm sorry if I put you to sleep. Sometimes I get mired in these hard puzzles and I just kind of quietly talk my way through it, but it really is, I don't mean to exclude the chat. Eliana, lead everybody in a round of row your boat. That'll get everybody perked up. Why even argue about that? It's a done deal, maybe? Oh, Adavi, you're too kind. It's funny. And I don't mean to flatter myself here because there are other crossword or there are other Twitch streams that I like to tune into. I mean, it's like a radio show or a podcast. It's like if you like vibe with that person, then maybe you'll come back and check it out again. It's, um, and particularly in a niche thing like crosswords. I mean, something like this, even if we're not playing that word game where everyone's actually typing, um, with a crossword stream, if somebody is like a beginner and they're not helping and they want hints, you can like nudge them along. If they're like at your level, you can kind of compare notes. If there's somebody who maybe has more ability than you can be like, oh, wow, where'd they get that? Or, oh, cool, I thought that was right and it is right or whatever. So it's like, there's room for everybody to watch everybody's crossword stream, but also, or, oh my God, I watched one recently where the person was just painfully incapable. I mean, way beyond crosswords. This person just, they had a lot of issues in their life. But more, no, generally speaking, crosswords lend themselves, I think, to good streams. And then if you enjoy the person's sense of humor, or if you have something in common, maybe they're actually a friend of yours, then to my mind, it's very watchable. I mean, maybe not when you're driving, like I love a podcast when I'm driving, but I don't watch a lot of Netflix. I don't watch a lot of sports. So yeah, can I say I like crossword Twitch, plus it's 15 letters. Okay, anyway, I didn't mean necessarily me, although the fact that you guys keep coming back, it is humbling and flattering that we've got some regs in here, as we say in poker world, regulars. Thank you all. I probably don't say it often enough, but thank you all for joining me. Leans towards some hair pulling, maybe. Um, just not seeing this like at all. What is this? Something, a something? Is this an A? All right, let's figure out this. This should be gettable. Could be a male actor as well. Like a Val Kilmer, but he's too young to open in that movie. This is oak tree, oak apples. Could that conceivably be right? I don't think so. Oak, I mean, it's not oak acorns, but let's figure out if Wyatt Earp is right. Does a post, it's just like erases a blackboard, probably. Eliana says, two women just completed the Pacific. Wow, pretty cool. 8,000 miles. What? I mean, 6,500 was my personal best. That is bananas. Look at all, see, whaleboat rowing, another 15. Look at all these people in the chat who are like super interesting, but I usually talk too much for us to learn them. Rolls on a table could be referring to like dinner rolls. It could be dice. You might have to pay with it like e-card. I don't love that because it's a physical card. E-cash, mint relative. Bulk medicine. Strengthens, shores up, erases. Could be grades papers. Either way, that's an E. I like erases as in blackboard. What is this? Craps. Is that a verb when you play craps? Oak apple? Is that actually a thing? This isn't aisles. Nonsense. Slop. AI slop. Definitely could be right. And have I have heard that? Maybe I have. Steals, you like strengthen your nerves, solo cup, solo piano, mint relative. You don't rarity hyssop, thank God, because I know that this is a thing, and I was about to say like HA something. This is PSP, that's a Sony personal time waster. Is that what that stands for? Don't know. This is Ontario, conceivably, Lake Superior. Lake, that doesn't have to be right. This is Natasha Kinsky, y'all. Like that. Mushroom. What is this now? Ugh, kombucha. Not saying it perfectly good enough is. No, no, I want this to be load up. Like as in carbs, unravel, not unrip, unhem, on mushrooms gotta be right, isn't it? Just has to be. Not or no. Why even argue? It's a non-issue. This is IMs. All right, we one of those. We knew one of those. It's a non-issue. Field of interest. Is this ABO? Wanted that to be Paris. This doesn't even have to be ghost. This could just be something. Ravel is like a verb, but Brohan, I just wrote a cryptogram about that. You know what? I don't care if it hasn't been hit the newsprint yet. I'll just tell you that. It's because, it'll just be a secret among me and you, like 6 or 8 chatters and the 600,000 people watching this. Okay, this one was just accepted at the New York Times, but it hasn't even been slated. It'll probably be in the newspaper. Oh, late December or early January. The first thing I do when I get to the office, I hide. After all, good workers are hard to find. Da 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 da. Woo! No, that's pretty cute. People will like that. I think leans. It's like when you flirt with like the girl in front of you in second grade. Typo on 31. I think. Nah. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Seize the day. That might be workable into a cryptogram. Rowing as in yeah, rowing. 5 months of open ocean. Yeah. Instagram seize the day. Curious website. Good enough. Yep. Just cover that. Typo in 31. Got that. Chris, you have 35A mushroom. I feel like I'll be able to get it. But props to you. This is, if it's not ghosts as in ghosts. Is this zoology as in ghosts? Clearly it is. Wait, hang on. Sorry. Momentary pause. Momentary pause. Be right back in under 30 seconds. I think that was the longest pause I've ever done on this stream. Sorry, somebody was leaving the office and I wanted to like very briefly talk to that person. So leans to that. I have no idea what this is. This isn't the way. It's either not or no. It's not no. dice. If I, yeah, I know, I know. I almost thought you chicks in the nest were gonna starve, but I came back. Open your mouths. Here come the, I don't know. What do they feed their chicks? Worms? This is clearly right. So if this isn't Ontario, then what is it? Nikki Bates, is it Nebraska? I think so. Prompt to run is real, re, just not saying it perfectly good enough, is solid skull. Oh yeah, you say skull when you drink. Got it, got it, got it. That was right after all. But isn't it usually spelled? Oh yeah, skull. Yeah, skull smokeless tobacco is named after the same word that we say, like the, what is it, Swedish or Scandinavian, like cheers. Perfectly good enough. Solid read prompt to run. Read, sure. Wow, this is irritating. It should be obvious. It's not Nevada. It's a vowel, I assume. It's not New South Wales. Bordering. Just don't have it. I don't have this either, which is mildly annoying, because I feel like I should spook. Gee, could that be spook addict? Something. Probably spook though. I don't see what else this could be, and I like un here. Mushroom. Man, I feel like I know this. Mushroom kumquat with a U. No, I just feel like I'm gonna get that. But I don't have it. What is this? Likes. We know X likes a girl, like signals. Don't have this either. I haven't seen this yet. A pox. Wow, an easy one for a change. Unrip. I mean, I am not into this combo. Unrip. When you rip something up, how could you conceivably be unripping it? Maybe that's a word and I just don't know the word. Ripped, that being Mushroom Kingdom. Famous, infamous, yeah, or like a sanction, or better, what Frisco said, flammable, inflammable. Hey, look who's back, Frisco. Frisco, without, doxing yourself, are you ill? Did you suffer some sort of injury? And I'm glad you're back. Likes. Right, I think, but what spookotics could be right? What on earth? Draft is like lines, mulled wine, be mulled. The Durgan Plague, is that like the music school at your school? Dropped the ball. What is to be like something that sounds like that? Oh wait, a phrase meaning drop the ball. Blew it. Oh, is this not a thing? Like it is like a blueberry, but is it a flower? This almost has to be right, because how many phrases sound like flower? And it's colorfully named. That's got to be right. Is this you drop limbs? 40 limbo rods or limbo sticks. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Is this an Omni Hotel? Yes, I got this one without looking at the clue, y'all. I am singing the limbo song. I assume that each of you is doing a limbo at your own pace. This could be TNT, something economic. It could be a boom mic. It could be a yacht. That would be a cause. Not seeing it. Okay, this is a tamale limbo No, because tamale would have to be like a tamal. Mexican food that's, so we call that a singular, but it's not. Interesting. Limbo rod, is that what you would call it? A limbo bar? Tamale, is it actually a tamal? As in the language of Southern India? Almost. Don't know. This is an IPO, so this, I assume it's gotta be an offering, in which case this is a pampas. That's not food. Causes of huge booms. I mean, you could just sell stock even if it's already been off, or is this ornery? Dr. Yet, Mr. Yet. I was right about the net. Give me partial credit, y'all. Just a Maytag. Yep, looks like it. First aluminum washer tub. Wow, this is some sort of bombs. I'm not looking at the clue. What is 60? I think Niet is right. Sit on a chair. Allergy. So what is 60? Without looking at the clue, it is theory. It is Beyonce. All right, well, slow on the reaction time, maybe. Kind of like me playing that game where we try to type in the words a minute ago. Um, Not sure. This, wow, no clue. Just not bombs. Yeah, got it. No, yeah, set day, sit at, share, bleary, tamale, Dr. or Mr. Niet, ATM. Got it. Okay, so it's not stock at all. Mr. Niet. They should call him Dr. No. But you know what? In the 1940s, that movie was not out yet. That was what, early 60s? A-bombs, atomic bombs. All right, well, I'm not exactly crushing it speed-wise, but I'm doing a lot better than I did downs only. What a shock. Mr. Niet. Prisco, I take your word for it. I love Croce, and I've done a few hundred, and maybe a couple hundred. I certainly haven't done them all like our friend Max. Anyway, not ringing a bell, but that is sweet, Phil. Shout out A's fan, exactly. Event dedicated to search engines, a codathon, a hackathon, marathon, mold needs, I guess. This is audio. I like OTs here. Not seeing it. Let's set an informal goal to keep the stream under 3 hours. I think 3 hours is plenty for all of us. I might get dressed for $1. A deer slut? I mean, how many 8-letter answers here could conceivably start with deer? And I like deer, but I just don't know it. All right, talk letters. What does that mean? I don't know. Suggestions. Citation. Isn't that like a Apollo gag? Citation needed. I mean, it's an everyone gag, I'm sure. Lewiston, Idaho is a farm? An iceberg? That would be surprising. Stay classy. Suggestions. I don't see it. I love this clue, and I just don't see it. This is like, I want this to be like signals. Just don't have it. Prompt to run. Now we have an O here. Prompt to run. Read, re-add. Don't know. Still don't know. Caramel, is this? Could be Nebraska or Nevada. It just so isn't. North Dakota is a Niagara Falls. Ugh, this is the O is right. So what? Something. Oh, ready, set, go. Okay, so I was going to say, could we go ready? Wow, that is a super weird parse. This is this like that. Okay, mushroom ketchup. I love that. I would love mushroom ketchup on anything except the hot dog in Chicago, y'all. All right, this is New York. Maybe could that be right? No way. New York State, however, like what is it? Erie in Ontario? Probably caramel sutra, very cute. Likes it, leans toward science major, econ. Is it gangly? She likes it. Physics likes it rough. Got it. Nice. Speaking of Croce, going for it. This is hug some flexible types in the bedroom for short. Buys. It's not physical. Got it. Hug bears? Is that a thing? Hug. Don't know. It has been a slow but steady march through this puzzle. See, when I go close to 3 hours, Eliana, Frisco left, Eliana's leaving, Ben Zimmer, etc. Thank you, Eliana. Appreciate the company as always. You're always such a key member of the chat box. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I do not expect to stream tomorrow. Not sure when the next one will be. Yep. Isn't that a weird choice to have dinner at 12:27 p.m.? Oh, wait, Eliana is in Ireland. Eliana, enjoy the day. This could be this day of Tet. Exactly. Deer meat dressed for $1. This could be right. Don't love clue and answer. This is this. Day something. Nesberg, what's up? How are you? Just exactly. Eliana, yeah. Eliana, you're like an 1890s youth in the great brain books that I read about slavishly as a lad. Talk letters. TED Talk, probably. Auto. It's gotta be auto. I mean, what else could that possibly be? Auto. Echo. Saint. Oh man. Oh, STD. Oh, STD tests. Got it. That makes so much sense. Tim Croce bringing us the awkward STD chat energy that we just don't get in the New York Times. This is a Fort Sure. It's highly plausible. Day of. Is there going to be time to knock out the align puzzle after this? There is if I land this plane auto. What? It's good to get on your back. A coat. Get fat on your back. Is that good? This is looking more and more like heme all the time. And yet, oh, a port. Lewiston is a port because it's on a river. This is, well, after all, hug. Auto echo hug. Deer meat wrong? Is it deer slut after all? We all want it. It's good to get on your back. This is obviously some weird pun that I'm not getting. Nesberg, yep. You know, what can I say? I've been dating Olivia de Havilland for so long that this is moot part of my life. Wait, is she the one who died? Joan Fontaine? Anyway, insert unfunny joke here. 58 down. McEnroe, get on your back. What? Pat McEnroe, got it. Auto Expo, hug boxes. And we're done. All right, well, that's one combo Auto Expo and Pat that I didn't figure out. So give me partial credit because Nesberg swooped in and did what I do when my parents solve the spelling bee, which is give the old word or two. No worries, Nesberg. I think 40 minutes on one grid is plenty. Ape Baron Calamity, what's up, Ape? Or I think Apey, are you known that in some circles? Thank you for jumping in. Good to see you. How is life in the greater ape community? Have we seen all the clues on this beast? Just ended the share. Let's reshare for one quick sec. Is there anything that we didn't see yet? I think we saw everything. Dear me. Yep. Yeah, we saw all the clues. Good one. Tim Croce, can I say? You don't see this too often, is the title up here. Tim Croce knocked out his first 1,000 freestyle crosswords. He's now hard at work on the second 1,000. That guy is an absolute machine. Unbelievable. How on earth do you do 1,000? And they're so good. I mean, and the guy, I've said it here before, the guy apparently has no interest in putting these puzzles in. Like Stumper, the New York Times, his grids, his clues are so good. Puzzles are really hard. Maybe this stuff is too hard for some of these outlets, but anyway, Babylon. AP, I feel like I've heard people call you that. Maybe even from here in Chicago. Speaking of which, those guys stream on Saturday, our friends over at Crossweird. If they do, I'm guessing it's not in the morning, so maybe by landing this plane, I will get out of their way. You know, April on Calamity, you may or may not know that I've got like at any given time between 6 and 800,000 workers. So it's how I roll, it's what I do. Let's move on from that absurd premise. Wanted to go under 3 hours. We can do that with little teamwork. For example, on this Boston Globe Align puzzle. Yeah, it was a good one, I think, Nesberg. Last Saturday morning, I streamed, which is very unusual for me. I'm usually like not doing this on the weekend, but you know, when I do it early on a weekday, it's before work. My mind is on work. Other people are doing far more important things. I think the category of more important things in this stream already includes like everything. But yeah, so and then after work, I'm usually like falling asleep or I have other evening plans or etc. Or whatever. So with that said, weekend is like a good time for this. And I'm definitely more like awake and alert than I sometimes am in the stream. Sorry, I'm babbling as usual. But yeah, anyway, thanks for jumping in. Nesberg, watch the VOD. Pop some popcorn tomorrow. Don't watch your local NFL team and watch me fail to solve crosswords. All right, for those who don't know, I'm not going to worry about the timer, but this is Brendan Quigley, crossword pal Brendan Quigley's puzzle for the Boston Globe. It's just like, I mean, we're trying to make a mini like 5x5, but it's not like Boggle. It's like reverse Boggle because we're moving the letters around to make words instead of like finding the words that already exist. So note that Brendan has a couple 2-letter like tiles or like discs, but more to the point, the dark letters are already in place permanently. So for example, this could be track across the top row, but we don't have a C, etc. So with that said, I could just obnoxiously sit here and solve this thing while you watch. But what I would rather do is obnoxiously sit here while I do everything obnoxiously. While you guys solve. Does anybody have any thoughts? I certainly do. Here's a tip. Start with the most constrained. I mean, blank A, blank E, blank down the middle could be anything, but K blank O blank blank, there's not that many things it could be. I think they also sometimes have proper nouns in here, which also, I think maybe. could slash should be a hint to you. I mean, I am happy to start knocking this thing out, but does anybody look it down? Let's call it one down. There there's a few things that could be, but I mean, I got a couple guesses. Do you? Does anyone? I mean, we're also on a delay. So when I'm like hinting and prompting you, I understand that it might be 10 or 15 seconds until y'all hear it. But I mean, across the middle, P, three blanks, O, there's not a ton of things that could be. I certainly see one. I mean, is everyone asleep? Did that Tim Croce puzzle pulverize everybody into some kind of like a catatonic state? That is entirely plausible. All right, well, I want to end the stream in under 3 hours, and we got 8 minutes left. So if you guys aren't going to say guesses, I'm going to do it. I'm going to guess this exactly. I was absolutely thinking of piano. I was going to say it was a musical instrument, but it's just as a currency. All right. I'm actually not seeing a lot that could be. Before we move on, I'm just gonna, just for kicks, I'm gonna see if I can think of even one thing that fits there. I mean, is it an R? Is it? I see the chat is moving, but I want to on my own. I want to. Amazing. Here, I just got through saying here's what you need to do, and I don't know what to do. It's not the UN. Is it? Doesn't feel like it's a K. Is it a Y? Oh, is it a KN? Yeah, like knock or not. Probably not. Chris, thank you for joining me. Sorry to have taken so long, but oh my God, Ladavi chucking it in from half court. Chris, thanks for joining. Heal up soon. I'll see you around the bend. Kerplunk. Now, if there was ever a glam entry across the top, that is definitely it. Oh, except, wait, you didn't have it wrong. I did. Oh my God, there are 3 two-letter combos. I only noticed 2 of them. My God, Ladavi, you crushed that. What was that? That word game? I already forgot what it's called. Words on stream, and now you're crushing this. My theory that this is nuts is getting more plausible all the time. I'm jumping in because I want to end before 3 hours. And that exactly. Well, we have I mean, it could be untape, it could be untrue, except we don't have a U. Pyro, psycho, no, we said piano, and it's almost certainly right. Let's go like that. Oh, it's not. How do you like that? Proto, they do have some weird answers in this thing. I mean, this could be avert. There's no more 2-letter things. That simplifies things a lot. Is it adept at the 4th row? It certainly looks like it. Yeah. All right. So this PLA blanky blank, is this a player? I feel like it is. Oh, wait, there's a delay. So I'm not giving people a chance to like adjust. It's not player, but it's probably planet dates. It's not a T. Wait, it's not planet after all. Unripe and urine. I like that. I definitely like that. Urine is there. Yep, well done. If it's not planet and it's not player, what? Planey? That's not a thing. Player, play it. Wow. I know Ladavi's typing the answer like as soon as the delay is over. What is this? Platin is a thing. Oh, it's like a platin, like in your printer. Yeah. Well, from here, where do we go? I think this answers itself, like Ladavi said, with a sense of inevitability. Well done. Patio, nice. 27 swaps in 548. Those are not impressive numbers, but it is an impressive group of people in this chat. Kerplunk. Well, it's a Green Day album, isn't it? Kerplunk. Sure. And hey, what do you know? Somebody followed me during this stream. That's fun. Thank you for the follow. I don't know if it was our friend AP or someone else. Anyway, thanks for the follow. For you lurkers out there, if you want to fall asleep while I fail to solve crosswords, now's your chance. Follow me and you'll get an alert. Next time I do this at like 7 a.m. Chicago time, you'll be awoken annoyingly from a sound sleep, or just come around when I actually solve at normal times. Ladavi, questions about canals? What on earth? We're saying earlier, are you like grading quizzes about science? AP, I'm sorry that you got here just in time for me to land the plane. Wait, is it under 3? Yep. Okay, it's gonna be an under 3 hour stream. Thank you all for joining me. This was fun for me. I am embarrassed to say that I don't even know if the No Kings rally is still going on outside. Not great, but I've been planning to stream Saturday morning for a week and I decided not to shorten it. Tragically, I strongly suspect that there will be other rallies to come, and they will be extremely needed. Have a great rest of your weekend, everybody. I'm going to give you a GG. You have greatly earned it. Thanks for being so smart. You crushed me on that word game. Hopefully Monday, Tuesday, I think will be the next stream here. I'm forgetting what is going on this week, but that is tentatively the Bears are not playing Monday night. I know I always say goodbye and then I don't end it, but just quickly look at the calendar to see if Monday might be. It easily could. All right, we might do this again Monday night. Either way, talk to you guys soon. Thanks again. Have a good one.